In this module, we've created a lot of mini lessons that go over different topics on grammar, punctuation, and mechanics. These will help you when you take the test and when you get into credit English. Take your time reviewing these and doing the exercises, and if you're not doing well, go back and look at the lesson again and do the exercises again. These will really help you as you enter college English.
In this section, we're going to take a look at how to use an apostrophe. It is a point of emphasis on the test that you'll be taking, so we need to just review it so that you're confident that you know how to use these when you're presented these in the test. You probably know to use an apostrophe with a contraction, but don't use contractions on your college essays or the test. So we use apostrophes when we omit things, so we're omitting part of the word and do not, and so we put a apostrophe there, but don't use them. So apostrophe for us and our purposes is primarily used to show some possession where somebody owns or has something. We do this by adding an apostrophe and an S at the end of a singular noun. So in these examples, Tom's house, David's boat, Susan's flowers, Sherry's book, Tim's car, William's shirt. They all own these things, so we just put an apostrophe S. You're really familiar with this already, so let's take a look at some others. To form the possessive for most plural nouns, use the apostrophe without the S. So the students' assignments, the boys' cabin, the Smith's car, the girls' school. We just added an apostrophe after what's already plural, especially when it ends in an S. But if it doesn't end in an S, add the apostrophe and the S. So in this case, we have the women's restroom, the men's department, the children's TV show, the people's rights. So if it ends in an S already, as most plural nouns do, just add the apostrophe at the end. And then if it doesn't end in an S, just add the apostrophe and the S, as we've done in these bottom examples. Add an apostrophe to and an S to the end of compound words. I took my mother-in-law's cookbook and forgot to give it back. So we have mother-in-law, that's this compound word, and we added apostrophe S. Add an apostrophe and an S to the last noun when showing joint possession of something. Tom and Judy's house is so beautiful since they painted it last year. Tom and Judy both own the house together. They own joint possession. We're just going to put apostrophe and an S for the last noun there. In this case, it's Judy. We can add an apostrophe and an S to acronyms. So the NFL season was in jeopardy when the players went on strike. So if we have this acronym, it's considered just this thing where we put an apostrophe and an S, and then we've shown ownership of it. Add an apostrophe and the S to indefinite pronouns. William stole someone's basketball at the park yesterday. So someone is singular. We're just adding the apostrophe S. It's a singular noun. Add an apostrophe and the S to form the plurals of lowercase letters. Jerry minded his P's and Q's at the fancy dinner. So rarely will this come up, but it's one that I thought if it did, you might want to feel like you know the rule. If it's a lowercase letter and you want to form the plural, you just do that. So that's pretty much it for apostrophes. If you have any questions, make sure you go back and do the exercises and see how you did, and then come back and look at this again if need be.